Hi everyone, this is Dan and the Future Holds Crypto. So I'm gonna attempt to do a very short video today. I wanna bring and show you some news that seem to be very important this week. I'm gonna start with the latest one that I've seen today, and it's from Brian Brooks. He's the active comptroller of the currency in the United States. So if you don't know what that means and the importance of that role, please Google it and understand that he's not anybody talking about crypto. He's not just your other guy. He's actually having a very, very important role there. So please watch this.
CEO Brian Armstrong sent out last week, and he said that the Treasury could be, quote, planning to rush out some new regulation regarding self-hosted crypto wallets before the end of the term. Is that true?
Yeah, look, Melissa, rumors abound in Bitcoin more than almost any other place. What I would tell you is we're very focused on getting this right. We're very focused on not killing this. And it's equally important that we develop the networks behind Bitcoin and other cryptos as it is that we prevent money laundering and terrorism financing. So believe me, there's a balance here and it's going to work for everybody.
So that's neither a yes or no answer to that. Should we be expecting some new regulations by the end of the Trump term?
I think you're going to see a lot of good news for crypto by the end of the Trump term. Some of it's going to have to do with banks connecting to blockchain. Some of it's going to be more clarity around the nature of these assets. So believe me, there's going to be very positive messages coming out. At the same time, it's a dangerous world out there. We have to be honest about that. But nobody's going to ban Bitcoin. Nobody's going to ban some of these transmission technologies. I think it's going to be a lot less bad than people will worry about.
So, and another one here.
On the point you made in terms of you think good things are coming by the end of the Trump term for cryptocurrency, are you in the camp who believes that more regulation in cryptocurrency will be a good thing overall for the industry?
Yeah, look, I wouldn't say more regulation. This is not like your breakfast cereal box where it talks about weight, not volume. I don't think we need 50 regulations instead of 2. But what we do need is clarity about what's allowed. And so we need some guidance, for example, about whether banks can connect directly to blockchains as payment networks. The answer has to be yes, right? We need answers about can banks custody cryptocurrency so that institutions felt comfortable adopting. And you saw what happened when we gave that clarity. So you have clarity across a variety of areas that I think you'll see just in the next 6 to 8 weeks, which will make it easier for crypto investors to know how to invest, to know how institutions can be in this asset class. And those are the things that are driving prices at this point. It may have been a bubble 2 years ago, but with more clarity, institutions that see this as a real thing are going to adopt at scale, which they've already started to do. So stay tuned.
Be busy in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Brian, we hope you'll keep us posted. Thank you very much.
So 6 to 8 weeks, right? So it's a tentative date. I mean, it's not for something sure, but regulatory clarity might come in to 6 to 8 weeks, which is actually very good news. And you have seen the previous one. I mean, he's saying that a lot of good news are about to hit the crypto sector, and that's and I don't know. I've seen his face, and he seemed to be happy about it, but trying to control and not giving too much information about it. But he was exciting within himself. So I do believe that these are good news, and it will be interesting to see what's happening in the new 6 to 8 weeks. But if it does, I mean, I believe it will be good for everyone that's invested into this domain. Another very interesting thing that I've seen this week. I mean, guys, look at this. S&P Dow Jones Indices to launch cryptocurrency indexes in 2021. So, I mean, this is huge, guys. This is huge. And if you didn't have confirmation enough until now, and this was a very bullish year from the news perspective, and we had a lot of good news this year in terms of crypto, this is another one, and I believe that this is huge, and that this will be this will be something that that will impact the crypto market quite big in the next year. I will leave the link in the description, but definitely something that should grab your attention. Another thing that I've seen this week, it's Project Helvetia shows the feasibility of 2 proof of concept using near-life system to settle digital assets on a distributed ledger with central bank money. So
the Swiss National Bank, the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub, and SIX have joined forces as part of Project Helvetia to investigate how central bank money could be integrated into a distributed ledger technology-based financial market infrastructure. The project consists of 2 proof of concepts. Both test the functional feasibility of settling tokenized assets, which are traded and settled on the SIX digital exchange in central bank money. In proof of concept number 1, the cash leg of the transaction is settled with a wholesale central bank digital currency, wholesale CBDC, issued directly onto the DLT infrastructure of SDX by the Swiss National Bank. As part of proof of concept number 1, 4 use cases were investigated: issuance or tokenization of wholesale CBDC, redemption or detokenization of wholesale CBDC, delivery versus payment settlement of tokenized assets against wholesale CBDC, and transfer of wholesale CBDC or wholesale CBDC payment. In proof of concept number 2, interoperability between the DLT infrastructure of SDX and the Swiss RTGS system SIC is established, and the cash leg of the transaction is settled in SIC balances. As part of proof of concept number 2, 1 use case was investigated: delivery versus payment settlement of tokenized assets against SIC balances.
Okay, so this is another example of the direction we are moving in. I believe that we will see a lot of this coming into the next months and years. I mean, it will be astonishing to see how many of these will be happening, and I do believe that it is only the beginning. And by the way, I mean, it's very interesting to see how Ripple will be connected to all of this, but I believe that the ODL sectors that they were working on now might be very useful to connect everyone, because they've been ahead of this game since a few years back. So I do believe that they have some advantage into this, but it's interesting to see how they connect into this, if they connect it, and what's the future here. Another thing that we seen this week, Visa partners with Ethereum digital dollar startup that raised $271 million. So credit card Visa today announced its connection to global payment network of 60 million merchants to US dollar coin, USDC, developed by Circle Internet Financial on the Ethereum blockchain. The digital currency is now valued at 2.9 billion. While Visa itself won't custody the digital currency, effective immediately the partnership with Circle working with Visa to help select Visa credit and card issuers start integrating with the USDC software into their platform and send and receive USDC payments. I mean, this is another huge news that is that's basically was brought in this week. That I wanted to show you. PayPal is buying up to 70% of the new supply. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink believes that Bitcoin can evolve into a new global market. So everybody's starting to see this the direction, the macro trend that we are actually going on. Think about it. This is only the beginning. And we are actually watching a revolution and the beginning of a revolution live. You just need to understand that this is actually the start of the revolution of the financial sector, and not only. And from now on, this will only expand in a rate that you actually probably are not necessarily expecting to, because it will be exponential, and humans are not very good at forecasting exponential growth. So I believe that this will happen. And I mean, only this week, I've shown you what happened only this week. How many weeks did you see, or how many years? This week probably we have more good news than some years put together, previous years put together, in only 1 week, right? I mean, this will this only shows you the direction that we are going in, and I've seen a lot of people that still don't believe this. They still believe that Bitcoin is a scam. I mean, crypto is a scam. It's that voodoo digital money that nobody will be using, and they represent no value, etc. However, I mean, the picture is so clear. What do you want? Do you want a small child to draw you this picture? I don't get it. And also, by the way, for the people that say that Bitcoin is used for money laundering, please check my money laundering video, because you understand that basically the biggest money laundering schemes and market manipulation happen at government level, bank level, and we've seen the money, the 2 trillion money laundering happening and being caught on this year on the biggest banks that we know out there. We've seen JP Morgan Chase being caught with manipulating the gold market, and not only so. And also the fact that Bitcoin has public transactions, and the MIT article showing you that there are a lot of techniques that evolved to use all of the public information out there to actually track the transaction and to the people that did it. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear already. It's pretty clear for me, at least, and I hope this is what I'm trying to do with this channel. I'm trying to help people understand that this is happening. This is I mean, this is just a hobby for me, and I don't expect to gain anything from this. I just want to help with people. Help people understand where we at this point and what is the direction we're moving in, because this will be in the history books, and this is the start of the financial revolution. It will be huge. I believe this is it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next one. Bye.